What's going on, everybody? Cigar Titan here once again with my good friend Brother Stogie. Say hello to the people.
Yo, what up? Yo, what up?
Brother Stogie, it's been quite a week. We just had Thanksgiving. We went through Black Friday. How was your week?
My week is good. Plenty of food. I ain't cooking shit out. Okay.
Done for the year?
I'm done. I ain't cooking nothing else.
What about Christmas?
Nope. Invite me over. I'm gonna eat your food. I'm gonna watch you cook. I'm gonna watch you clean. I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning. I'm all done.
Well, we had a little bit of a time to relax today. We actually got a chance to watch the Tyson-Roy Jones Jr. fight.
Yes, we are coming to you post-fight show.
So we'll talk a little bit about that on this episode. So spoilers, if you're one of those folks that wants to watch the pay-per-view after everybody else, you may want to skip through the first half of this episode, because we are going to talk about the outcome of some of these fights.
You go want to skip social media and the internet and YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all that other shit too. It's going to be all over the place.
But what we're doing today is actually going to be, I thought, would be a cool episode, kind of a culmination. I'd do it just for you.
Well, check this out. So for this video, we laboriously looked through, you know what I'm saying, the collections of CigarClub.com that we've gotten.
That's right.
Since this became the home of CigarClub.com, and tonight we are bringing the top 5 cigars from CigarClub.com from both Brother Stogie and Cigar Titan.
That's right. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's give it to him. My hat game is officially official now, so I got my black hat.
It looks really good.
Right?
It looks really good.
Officially official now, so I got my hat game is on deck.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Well, welcome back, everybody.
Oh, shit. All right, that's how you gonna do it? Okay.
That'd be super cheesy today.
Whatever.
What else is new?
Welcome back, everyone.
So like we said at the beginning of the episode, Brother Stogie, we're going to talk a little bit about the pay-per-view tonight. It's been, I think they said it was about 15 years or so since Tyson had actually been in the ring, since his last fight. And it was about 3 years since Roy Jones Jr.'s last fight. I think he actually fought in 2018.
Hold on. So
before we get to the main event.
We need to backtrack to Mr. Nate Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Basketball dunk contest Nate Robinson. Well, that boy, he know what he was doing. He was all over the damn place. The last place he ended was on the damn floor with his ass up in the air. Who told you you should go box?
Yeah, and for those of you guys that don't know, he was fighting Jake Paul, who's another YouTube social media personality. And I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of Jake Paul. At least I'm not a huge fan of the content that he puts out there. I don't know the guy personally, but he looked like he was a lot more ready for this fight when he got in the ring. He looked a lot more reserved, like he was taking his time. He was, feeling out the ring. He wasn't rushing into anything, but I can't say the same about his opponent.
Nate Robinson looked like he got some money from playing in the NBA. He was like, you know what? Forget this. I got some money. Put me straight into a match. Okay? I'm not going to train. I'll fight the street. I'm a whole thug. You know what I'm saying? I want this match right now. Uncle Snoop, he commentating. I'm going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen, coach. Make it happen. And nah, man.
It was a rough fight. I mean, you can definitely tell that they're both amateurs, and I think Jake Paul is actually looking at making this, something, I don't know, a career or something, but he definitely wants to pursue his boxing a little bit further, and it showed. It showed in his training, tonight when he was fighting. Like I said, he came at it a lot more relaxed. He didn't rush into things, but your boy, he rushed in like, he was shooting for the legs and he was locking up every 2 seconds.
I think of the famous quote of one of my favorite comedians. He wasn't ready. That boy wasn't ready.
He was not
damn
ready.
Mercy, boy.
He got knocked down, I want to say 3 times, I think, before the final knockout. And that last hit just right on the top of the head. And that when for those of you guys who follow boxing, like, you know, it's one thing to take a hit across the jaw and get knocked out. It's another to get hit on the top of the head and to get knocked out from that. And that's what happened. He got hit on the top of the head, and like you said, ass up in the air.
Yeah, I'm about to draw all these memes tomorrow on Instagram. That's for sure, man. But yeah, man, hitting to that main event, man, Tyson looked good. You know, he what, 54 years old?
He was 54, 55, something like that, yeah.
54 years old, he looked good, he was in shape, he was hungry. I think he wanted, like, it was an exhibition match, you know what I'm saying? So it was not really official, it was like more of like a, you know, humanitarian type thing. You know what I'm saying?
8 rounds, 2 minutes each round.
But he wanted to fight. You could tell he wanted to.
He looked hungry.
Yes, he did.
He looked hungry.
Dude, the last thing you want is to be in the fight with somebody and dodge a punch and make a move, right? And then once you turn around, he already in your face. You know what I'm saying? That's about the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. To think you did something by dodging and making a move, and he already there back to punch you again.
Right.
That's Mike Tyson for you, boy.
Yeah, we saw a couple of times where Mike Tyson positioned during the fight, and you know, was very reminiscent of classic Tyson back in the 80s, where he was looking and calculating his shots. And Roy Jones took a couple of those body shots, and you heard those things connect when he swung. I mean, I can only imagine what it would feel like to take a punch from Tyson.
All through the match, I saw Roy Jones' face. He just want to go home, put his damn slippers back on, you know, put on his isotoners, you know, put on some damn icy hot, and drink some damn coffee. That's all he wanted to do the whole match. He's like, I don't need this for Tyson. Oh, shit. Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah, it was. And so the whole thing was for charity. And I think at the end of it, it wasn't like an officially sanctioned actual fight. Like Brother Stogie said, it was an exhibition. And the thing actually resulted in a draw. But I think for anybody who was actually watching that fight, Tyson took that fight.
Tyson's like, no, I'm cool, but I'm okay with a draw. I didn't lose, but I'm okay with a draw.
Yeah, Tyson definitely won that fight for sure. I don't know that they would have called it anything else but a draw unless there had actually been a knockout, because it was an exhibition. But Roy Jones Jr. looked very tired, like you said, at the end of that fight. He was spent. Even when they were doing the interviews at the end, he was exhausted and still trying to catch his breath.
Yeah, man.
But Tyson, 100 pounds, down 100 pounds.
He's still scary, old or not, you know what I'm saying?
Guy's a beast.
Old or not. And Snoop Dogg, hey, shout out to you, man. The commentary was A1. I watch any pay-per-view event as long as you commenting.
So, Brother Stogie, what are we drinking tonight? We're taking it a little easier tonight. It's been a long week, right?
Yeah, man. You see, I got a full, you know what I'm saying, champion, you know, sweatsuit on, you know what I'm saying, styled out. You know what I'm saying? Went out and bought a hat for my boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dara Bustos from Classic Clothing Company out in Victoria Gardens. He got his own little hat shop up there, right across from what is that? From a Yard House, right there from Yard House. And right now, he's right in front of the big ass Christmas tree because it's almost Christmas time. You know what I'm saying?
I saw some videos and some pictures with you and your family when you guys went out there.
We went over there. We didn't know they was doing it. We thought it was COVID. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't look like it.
Had you went over there, you would have thought, what the fuck is COVID? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was there. I guess they had the whole tree lighting ceremony. And it was all bright, and it was hundreds of people out there. Some had masks. Some of the masks was right here. Some of the masks was right here. Some of the masks on their nose like they're supposed to be. But they didn't give a shit anyway, so it was all out there. And they had like fake snow, because, you know, it don't snow in California, you know what I'm saying? It's up to California, it don't snow. It's always hot or windy. So it was bubbles. So as soon as it fell, it evaporated. It was bubbles, not real snow. But we enjoyed the thought of making us feel like we had some snow in Southern California. It was nice.
So Brother Stogie, let's get into our top 5. So just to clarify, this is Brother Stogie and Cigar Titans top 5 cigars that we've gotten from Cigar Club this year in our own personal boxes. So we went through and curated the list of cigars that we got in our boxes this year, and we came up with a top 5.
Right. Hey, so for the Cigar Club family that's watching, you know what I'm saying, if y'all got some top picks in y'all monthly subscription boxes, because you've already subscribed and you went on the website and you put Cigar Titans in the coupon box and got y'all 20% off each y'all first month subscription. Y'all did that already, right? So y'all Cigar Club family right now. Go ahead and comment below on what y'all favorite sticks were thus far this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can go ahead and collab with you.
Absolutely. So what's your number 5?
No. You go first.
Okay.
I always go first. You go first.
I'll go first.
You go first. Cheers.
So my number 5 stick for the cigars that I've gotten this year is actually the Sereno Maduro Double X Embellicoso.
Okay.
I think I said that one right. So absolutely fabulous cigar. The first time I'd actually had one of the Serenos was when I got it in my box. I want to say this was either my August or my September box. I think it was one of the first unboxings we did from CigarClub.com, and absolutely fell in love with that cigar. And one of our other YouTube friends out there, Cigar Mechanic, actually reps for Sereno, I believe. And so, great stick, enjoyed that one all the way through, had absolutely zero performance issues. Always a chance, especially with anything like a torpedo shape or a bellicoso shape, where that, the end of it gets very pointed and that cigar gets wrapped kind of tight towards the end. You may have some draw issues, but nothing really. It was actually a very good smoke.
So my number 5 is actually a Sereno as well.
Okay.
And mine happens to be the Sereno Wayfarer Corona Gorda. And so my top, how I rated my top 5s. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My top 5 is I won't say it's very few, but it's very select cigars that I smoke down to the nub. And when Brother Stogie smokes a cigar down to the nub, it's a damn good stick. So the Sereno Wayfarer Corona Gorda for me was super smooth. Had nice little hay tones or whatever to it, but it was very enjoyable. Didn't overload my palate with any, overpowering flavor tones, and I was able to finish it down to the nub. Nice and smooth. That was my top 5.
All right.
So, number 4.
Number 4. So my number 4 is actually a part of the HVC line. Okay. And we've had quite a few of the HVCs this year. We had the HVC X, which was a CigarClub.com exclusive. There's the HVC Series A, I believe. But my favorite actually out of the HVC line this year was the HVC Hotcake. This was kind of an unexpected cigar that I saw in my box this year.
Did it taste like a hotcake?
So I know, because we commented on it, that one of the flavor notes on there was actually pancakes. I did not get a pancake taste out of the hotcake, but I did get a lot of the baking spice flavors out of there. There was some definite sweeter notes to the cigar. It's something that I would classify as a nice after dinner stick if you had a heavy meal and you wanted something not too harsh on the palate or something that's gonna really like sit in your chest. The HVC Hotcake was an excellent cigar, and I wanna say, I have to go back and check, and you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think it was a 54 or 56 ring gauge. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, that was a fatty, I remember that.
Yeah, it was a little bit, bigger than the other HVC sticks that we've had. And again, absolutely zero performance issues all the way through. That's a big thing with me. I like my cigars to smoke all the way down without having to constantly relight them and touch them up. And that one performed magnificently.
Sweet man.
I'm bringing out all the words today. So, Brother Stogie, what's your number 4?
I kind of like the look I got going on tonight. Kind of like a member of Run DMC, right?
Everybody's like, yes.
Right? I'm gonna get it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Either or CT on his way to church or something. I got a couple of our subscribers call me CT Fletcher. You know what I'm saying? So yes. Yeah, feeling kind of snazzy tonight. I'm gonna look this one up real quick because I want to make sure I got the name right. You know,
comment below if you know a good place where Brother Stogie can get a new cell phone case. Look at this thing.
Hey, I hope you burned yourself.
It's like when you have like those old shoes and the sole of your shoe is like coming off the bottom of the shoe and it's just like flapping around. For the love of God, get a new cell phone. I know I'm getting you for Christmas. That's it.
I'm talking shit. This is 3 kids, all right? 3 kids. When you get out of the truck, you gotta get stuff out. diaper bag, you gotta get the kids out, gotta get the food out, gotta get the groceries out, and what do you forget? You forget your cell phone. Where's your cell phone when you're driving, especially in the truck? It's in your lap. You know what I'm saying? So where does it go when you get out of the truck? On the ground. So that's what it is. All right, stop talking about my shit.
Keep in mind that was an OtterBox at one point in its life.
Look, and I've had this. I think this is the iPhone XR, XS. One of those shits.
It's an XS something.
It's something. But I had this OtterBox when it first came out.
Yeah.
So I've had this for a couple years already.
It looks like it.
You know what I'm saying? It's done me just fine. Look, I still got trade-in value.
Trade-in.
I know y'all be talking shit too. All right. I'm waiting for it in the comments. I'm waiting for it. Leave my phone alone. All right. So my number 4 is cigar from CigarClub.com. And this is like our second box that we got. But I love to say it. I even love to smoke it just as much as I love to say it. Yep. And it is the Illusion Fume de Amor Corona Gorda. You know
I think that one is your pick just because you wanted to say it.
I did want to say it, you know what I'm saying? But it was a good stick, you know what I'm saying? Another stick that I smoked down to the nub. It actually had a very good, nice, tight ash. I was able to perform an ash test on it. You know what I'm saying? I love doing the ash test, see how they hold up. Because I like to do, you know, longest ash, tap that ash. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. But Stogie right there. And that one, that made my top 4.
Nice.
What about you, man?
So my number 3 pick is actually going to be the Macanudo Inspirado. I believe I'm saying that correctly. And I think that this is a stick that we both got in one of our boxes because I think I saw one of these sitting in your humidor. And man, if you haven't had that one yet, you're in for a treat.
No, I haven't had the Macanudo yet. It is still sitting there getting nice and toasty, you know, talking amongst his friends in my humidor, you know what I'm saying?
Getting familiar, right?
Yes,
familiar.
Yes, they all, you know, we're very well acquainted with each other in my humidor right there.
So I've had a few Macanudos before, and I have to say that this one by far is my favorite. I was pleasantly surprised, and I actually even put that one in my cigar journal. And I had this one, I want to say about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. And man, just the flavor. I'm a big leather and cedar and wood flavored cigar kind of person. Had notes of all of that. It was just, it had coffee notes in it, a little bit of cocoa. Magnificent, magnificent cigar. Really good. If you guys haven't had that one yet, I highly, highly recommend the Macanudo Inspirado.
Okay, so since you bring up your, you know, your flavor palette.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all just heard what Cigar Titans flavor palette is. Like the leather and the cedar, the wood. You know what I'm saying? Not so much Brotha Stogie.
Coffee, like coffee. You know, like the cocoa.
Okay, don't get too far. Right? You're such a favorite.
We can have the same type of.
Don't take it too far, bro. You already said yours, all right? You know what I'm saying? So Brotha Stogie, you know what I'm saying? I can handle leather. I can handle some cedar. You know what I'm saying? I can handle some earth. You know what I'm saying?
I want that F, man.
Earth. Earth is when it's real earthy. You know what I'm saying? It was like you just like.
Oh Jesus.
This is real earthy. I'm pretty sure you've heard me say on different people, but it's like dirt. You know what I mean?
Put your dick in the dirt.
You know what I'm saying? That's an earthy flavor note right there. But me, I like more your baking spices, you know what I'm saying? Your cocoa, your dried chocolate powder when you throw it on dried nuts. I like stuff like that. I like to be all over the place with my favorite palette, you know what I'm saying? Not too much, just but cedar, you know? Nah, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? So my number 3, we had 3, right? Yes, 3. You know what I'm saying? This is where you can you can get these at your local brick and mortars too. So my number 3 is the Alec Bradley Tempest.
Okay.
I was actually a big fan of Alec Bradley for quite some time. Had a nice few sticks. But this was like a 52 ring gauge. That was a nice little fatty too. I think it's Toro Robusto. You know, it's not a huge stick, but nice earth tones. And when you smell it on a dry sniff, I like it because it's like a real soft chocolate notes. Like real dry, like graham cracker notes to it too. But still hit you with that nice little pepper, a little earth.
Got a little bit of kick to it.
You know, got a little bit of kick to it. Alec Bradley Tempest.
That was a good one. I actually had one of those in my box too, and I have to agree, that was a fantastic smoke.
Indeed.
So my number 2, actually, Brotha Stogie and I are smoking the same thing tonight. You guys have heard me talk about this one on the show before. This is, you know, outside of just what we've gotten in our boxes from CigarClub.com this year. This is by far one of my favorite cigars to smoke. I don't care how I get my hands on it. This is definitely one of my faves, and that is the Wise Man in Maduro. And this is the first time, Brother Stogie, that you've actually had it. So instead of hearing me go on and talk about how great I think this cigar is, what are your thoughts on it?
I can't lie, it's a nice smoke. For it being Maduro, it's very medium body for me. Maybe like mild medium for me. I did the dry snip before we started the video, you know what I'm saying? And I got like a real like a sweet oat bran, like almost like a raisin bran flake to it, you know what I'm saying? Nice real sweet, nice and real sweet. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, right there. I got it. Okay. And and it's earthy, but it's a soft earth. You know what I'm saying? Not too overpowering with the. I don't even think it really tastes like cedar notes off of it. It's like a real dry, almost like a dry nut almost. Yep.
There's a little light coffee in there.
I'm gonna call this one earthy.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of transitions with this particular cigar, and that's why I enjoy it so much, is because I do like, I mean, hey, don't get me wrong, the flavors are great. I don't mind a consistent stick all the way through, but I do like some flavor transitions, and this one definitely comes with it.
I agree.
So, Brother Stogie, what is your number 2?
I think I actually had this in my last box.
Okay.
And it's actually from Crown Heads.
Okay.
The Crown Heads Mil Diaz Corona Gorda.
Corona Gorda.
You know what I'm saying? The Crown Head with the little M right there, like that. Very nice thing, man. Actually, I think our boys, what's his name? Cigar Head Fred. Cigar Head Fred. He did a review on it. I've seen it all over YouTube too. But as you know, it comes from CigarClub.com. I enjoyed it. Another nub smoking nub worthy. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed that one. That was my number 2.
Good.
We down to number 1.
We're down to number 1.
Down to number 1 already, man. Hey, man. Hey, if y'all vibing with these top 5, comment below. Let us know what y'all like. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. No, don't let us know that. No. Positive stuff.
Positive.
What's your favorite sticks was? CigarClub.com.
All right. So my number 1 this year, and this was another CigarClub.com exclusive for this year. And if I didn't like a cigar that they sent me, I'd be the first to tell you. Doesn't matter that we're sponsored by CigarClub.com, but I did have a worse. Okay.
I did, and I actually left a rating. If y'all didn't know, so before you do that, you know what I'm saying? So good thing about CigarClub.com, what you can do is, if you don't like a cigar, even if you do like a cigar, what they allow you to do is they allow you to go on the website and rate your cigar. And you have a 5-star rating, and you can leave it at that, I believe, but they allow you to go like super in depth. They want to let you know what flavor notes you tasted, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, what you can probably improve on it, which allows them to be able to come out with better selections. So if you haven't rated a cigar yet that's in your subscription box, go do it. If you haven't subscribed to CigarClub.com yet, you can do this. Go do it.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, bro.
All right, so my number 1 cigar this year is actually the Algo Sincero. And this was sent to us earlier this year by CigarClub.com as a part of their exclusive line that they have. And I'm telling you, I absolutely fell in love with this
Cigar Club Custom.
Custom, I apologize, you're right. It is a Cigar Club Custom, thank you. And this was by far my favorite cigar that I got this year from CigarClub.com. They actually came unbanded. So if CigarClub.com is looking at continuing this line of cigar, I'm excited to see like if they throw a band on there, what that's going to look like and everything. But man, it's definitely a medium stick, but it was akin to a dessert flavored stick. Very sweet, nice transitions throughout the cigar. Performance on the cigar was absolutely wonderful. I remember talking to you, out here during takes when we were actually filming the review for the Algo Sincero, and I was like, man, like this cigar is awesome. It is a cigar that whether CigarClub.com were to send me or not, I would actually go out and buy.
Exactly.
All right, Brother Stogie, so we're finally down to your number 1. what's your #1 pick for CigarClub.com this year?
Actually, I smoked this cigar on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
I just smoked it this week. And it is the Jeremy J.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
El Chapo.
Okay.
Yes.
Did it exceed your expectations? I know you were excited to smoke that one when you got it.
I was. Now I let it sit, you know. So Dave was like, "Hey man, don't let it sit. I already aged it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and smoke it." I was like, "Hold on, man. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I want to say this thing for a special occasion, because it got El Chapo on the wrapper. You know what I'm saying? So I smoked it. It's about a what? It's about a 4-inch.
Kind of reminded me of a nub.
It did, man. It's like a 4 by 60
Right.
ring gauge. You know what I'm saying? It's about that big, and real soft flavor notes coming from it. A little bit of earth. You know what I'm saying? A little bit like dry breadiness to it, but it was really smooth. I smoked it all the way down to nub. I actually smoked it while I was cooking. You know what I'm saying? Had a nice little old fashioned to go with it. It paired very well with it, and I really enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Nice little, maybe hour smoke, if that.
I may have to give this one a try.
I'm about to buy some more El Chapos to put in my box because I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Well, that was our top 5 for this episode. But before we get into the rest of this, we just wanted to reach out and let everybody know that the last 2 weeks of December, we're going to be taking a little vacation ourselves, taking a little time off to spend with our friends and our family. So there won't be any episodes the last couple of weeks of December here. But we'll definitely be coming back after New Year's with something very fresh. We probably got another episode or 2 in the bag yet before we take our vacation.
We got about 2 more episodes left.
I think we got about 2 more episodes. We got our gas station part 2, which people have been asking about. We're really excited to go out and film that one.
That first video, like, just I was flabbergasted. You know
oh, you got the words too.
You know what I'm saying? College educated. You know what I'm saying? Flabbergasted. That video got what, 16,000 views?
Yeah, I think it was just about 16 last time I checked. It may have actually hit 16 since then.
You know what I'm saying? So
maybe a small feat, you know, among the bigger YouTube stars out there, but for us, that's a huge milestone.
That's a big feat for Cigar Titans. We'll give everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Very humbled by it.
We doing our thing. So thank y'all. So y'all said enough. So we're gonna do a part 2 for y'all.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this little something. You know what I'm saying? So we always do a little something crazy for y'all. So our last video, make sure, you know, it fulfills the eye. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all nice, well entertained.
Yep.
But always cigar related as always.
Yep. And we got one more CigarClub.com unboxing to do for this year. So when we get the new box, we'll do an episode for that. And then we're gonna take a couple weeks off, relax. We got some things in the works right now that we're focusing on for the channel for next year. We want to get some new stuff done. We've got some ideas for that. It's going to take a little bit of time to get that done, but we're excited about it.
Yeah, man, we're trying to grow and expand. You know what I'm saying? I think 2021 is going to be a good year for us to do that.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? With all this coronavirus bull, you know what I'm saying? Pass over and do
a few more months. Fingers crossed, a few more months, and we can start getting back to some sense of normalcy. Get out there and start killing it.
Hey, Rancho Cucamonga don't care. They out everywhere. They don't care about shit. You know, they out shopping, doing Christmas tree celebrations, eating out the patio. You know, it's packed out there. You know what I'm saying? But we all safe. Stay safe. Hey man, so I hope you enjoyed this top 5 video. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in as always. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. After you have subscribed, please watch the video. After you watch the video,
what you gotta do?
Please like the video.
That really helps us out.
If you like the video, please comment. Get to know us. You know what I'm saying? Me and my bro right here. You know what I'm saying? We cool people. You know what I'm saying? Hit that bell so you get a new notification every time the Cigar Titans post up a new video for y'all. Should I say it? Is that it? That's all we got for them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, go get your subscription to CigarClub.com, man. Dave, you real cool people. And I'm here to take care of y'all. Until next time, live how you smoke, smoke how you live. And that's smooth, baby.
It's got to get like
I do
8 octaves lower.
Yeah.
See you next week, everybody.